kicks in the candlelight. She's got a new addiction for every day and night. She'll make you take your clothes off and go dancing in the rain. She'll make you live a crazy life, but she'll take away your pain like a bullet to your brain. Outside, inside out, she's living la vida loca. She'll push and pull you down, living la vida loca. Lips are devil red, and her skin's the color of mocha. She will wear you out. She's living la vida loca, living la vida loca. She's living la vida loca. Woke up in New York City in a funky cheap hotel. She took my heart, she took my money. Must have slipped me a sleeping pill. She never drinks the water, makes you order French champagne. Once you've had a taste of her, you'll never be the same. Yeah, she'll make you go insane. Outside, inside out, she's living la vida loca. She'll push and pull you down, living la vida loca. Lips are devil red, and her skin's the color of mocha. She will wear you out. She's living la vida loca, living la vida loca. She's living la vida loca.
Hello, everybody. Quiet day. I don't know if people are going to pop in yet or not. We'll see. I do have some recipes there ready for the show already anyway, so we're good there. But I also had to mix some stuff up while going. Sorry about that. We got a couple minutes late. I actually was waiting for... I thought Meter was headed in, so he probably's got caught up on the fights. Oh, there he is, right there. Yeah. Ish. Yeah, there's been a few shows. I had to work today, too. That said, though, yeah. I did see that, Tim B. I saw you put that in there, and I will be looking that up in just a moment. Actually, I'm getting ready to look that up right now. You said all the flavors? I didn't send you... I sent you the link. Nah. Well, we will make sure there's an extra link sent to Meter right now. But question is, what did I send it on? Sorry, guys. Like I said, it's been a long day. I've been working all day. It's been pouring down rain off and on, thunderstorms here. I hope everybody's staying safe. I only got the one. I just wash it and wear it. And I wore it today because it's a tropical day, and she told me I had to. For one. So, you know what it is? I probably sent it to you, Meter. I just didn't send it to you on the right platform. But anyhow, there we go. That said, I'm going to do all the flavors. Look up Tim G's recipe. Maybe, if it'll let me. There. And maybe we can mix that up. And there's Bill, the chair's there. I know we got a lot of people over in the UK right now at the expo. A lot of our friends are there. Tropical mushroom, yeah. Hey, I'm being honest here, Danielle. I actually looked into buying a tropical beanie. She told me to do it, and I looked it up, and she wouldn't let me even get it.
I was joking.
See? I actually looked it up when she said it. Okay, so what is that called? Let me look back up here and chat a little bit. Tim B, it is Pineapple Strawberry Peach by Knowles. Okay. Let's see here. Recipes. Browse recipes. Just trying to make sure I got this in there right, because no lays. Okay. Pineapple. Sorry. Trying to figure this out so we can see if we can make this or not. Because this might be... I still have got to pick one out for the week to mix. And yes, VSO says AFL is not live. However, you can get 30% discount this week. So, for Memorial Day. By the way, Memorial Day is my mother's birthday. So, thanks for the reminder there, Swaggy. Pineapple... See, it keeps on auto-scrolling back down. Strawberry peach. See, that's not far off of the one I just made and I haven't released yet. Right there it is. Alright, so what do we got here? We have Sweet Golden Pineapple Strawberry Peach by Knowles. Creamy yogurt at 2% from Cap. Cap Golden Pineapple at 4%. Cap Juicy Peach at 2.5. TPA Colada at 10. PG at 1. Cap Super Sweet at 1. I don't know what EUR is Euro. EUR Sweet Strawberry at 0.5. And Cap Sweet Strawberry RF at 3. Okay, I'm unfamiliar with the one strawberry, and I'm unfamiliar with the. Actually, that's just it. Just the one strawberry. The others, at least I know what they are. But that does sound good. It's not far off of one of the ones I've actually just put together, and I was putting together while waiting for the stream. Oh.
Tim, you're backwards.
I'm backwards?
Yeah.
Why?
Like, literally, look at your screen. You're backwards.
I don't know. Auto setup. Look, there's free candy. And if he hasn't noticed yet, Overdrip just showed up. And guess what? The best part about him showing up is today was on purpose, because last week I did a show and it's all set up for him for a nice, easy show. And this week I wanted to do something that was going to be a little bit of a challenge for Overdrip.
What's that?
Tropical mixes.
Okay. Tropical.
Well, it's something you've been doing pretty good with some of these mixes you don't normally do lately.
Yeah, no, that's fair. No, last week I couldn't make it because we had that tornado power thing, and I didn't have power until Wednesday. So today I was like, okay, I can fucking
I was
make
looking on the way home from work. I looked over on the left side on the New Hampshire side as I was on the Vermont side, and I could see it was trying to, like, 3 or 4 little vectors trying to meet up. It's like, we might get another one over there, right where that last one was in New Hampshire.
Well, I hope not.
I hope so too. But
I'm pretty far away from New Hampshire. All right, I gotta.
Yeah,
do you guys know how to turn off filters?
filters
Yeah,
for
Yeah,
Like
just
this
right-
fucking blurry filter
right-click.
thing?
Yeah.
go
Right click
into
on your
the-
own
yeah.
picture. Or
Okay,
the
we
three
got our-
dots in the corner of your picture should give you the option to do that.
okay. It's not me, but there is a reverb here somewhere. Oh, there it goes. But no, yeah.
Video settings. Oh, there we go. Nice. Perfect.
Yeah, that actually that mix did look good though, Tim B. I mean, I was thinking that
Tropical.
today as tropical, but you can do it. It can be any type of tropical. If you want to make it into a dessert tropical, you can do that. I mean, that's the thing. You may. I was already thinking Meter might do a candy tropical. He's done a few really, really good ones.
Just finished one not that long ago where I did the mango pineapple sesame seed candy.
Yep.
That's pretty
And I made sure to make one for our UK brethren as well. You know, for the people that have problems getting the VSO, which we know sucks because there's some of those flavors over there too we can't get over here easily too. So,
That's life,
But-
though, Tim. That's life.
It-
You got to
it
pay to
is.
play sometimes, and sometimes you don't like the price of admission. But guess what? You don't get to ride the ride if you don't pay.
That's right.
True. All right, so I'm gonna make this one public right now.
Yeah, really.
I'll put it in chat, but sorry, you still can't get the screen share thing to work. I'm gonna have to go through OBS or set up a virtual cam. There's no way around it with this video card. I have tried everything. But here we go. I got recipes in chat here for anyone's interested. I just put this together for the show. Banana custard butter tart. It's banana VSO at 0.5%, banana custard VTA at 2.5%, butter tart Wonder Flavors at 1%, custard VSO at 1.5%, and sweet VSO at 0.25.
Okay, so two things. Number one, what is tropical about that? And then number two,
Banana's a tropical fruit.
Banana's tropical?
Yep.
Okay, all right. You're off on that. And then number two, how are you honestly going to vape that butter tart concentrate?
That butter tart is so good.
Are you? What butter tart did you say it was?
The Wonder Flavors.
Wonder
butter tart.
Flavors?
Yeah, I liked it.
Dude, it literally smells and tastes like vomit. Are you serious? You like that? All right, we
I
just
actually
found
like
another
it.
one. We just found another one. Dude, it's awful. But you like it.
I got the sampler though. So am I sure I got the right butter tart? Maybe I'm making it with the sampler that. Oh,
Dude, it's
wow,
like
that's...
the worst Wonder Flavors.
Okay, it
concentrate
tastes
ever.
okay. It tastes good. It smells like shit. I never
it's-
smelled it. I just
Oh, dude,
put
it's
it in some.
awful.
Oh, I thought I had a real nice buttery flavor in the one I did it last.
Hey, you know what? If you like it, you like it, right? Isn't that how it works?
Yep.
Oh, Tim Cassidy's asking about the other mix. She wants to vape it now since I'm here.
Oh yeah. She can here. Then she can actually. You'll be able to hear her response to that. That's right. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, today, tomorrow, whatever.
Yeah, she was excited to be able to have me mix that up. She's like, "See, Frank said to do it." I was like, I was gonna wait until Sunday's show. That way there she could.
Either
You
way.
know. But seems how you're here. I mean, that's all it was. I wanted you to be able to be here live when she actually tried it.
I gotta dry out my wicks first.
She's trying out her wicks, so it'll be a minute.
Oh, rewick her RDA for. There you go.
Yeah, for real. Come on.
She's
Who's your
actually
husband?
doing that now. I finally got her to do it. It's just recent, and she offered herself. She's like, I've seen you do it enough times. She uses the cotton threads, but still, hey,
Hey,
she's doing
It's
it.
probably a better vape than when you do it. Maybe not, but it could very well be.
It depends. It really does. It depends
It's
on
probably
your
more
coils you
consistent.
set up. More consistent. I actually do find that I use them quite often too because I'm always in a hurry, and it's like, hey, cotton threads. I can just throw them in real quick.
exactly.
And then I looked up an actual juice recipe, and I had to go with it. This one's gonna be weird. I'm gonna try it though. It's got basil in it. That's the weird part.
It's
So,
definitely different.
yep, it is. It's definitely different. It's kiwi grape green juice. Apple from VSO at 2%, basil VSO at 0.2%, grape VSO at 4%, kiwi VSO at 2%, and orange juice Wonder Flavors at 1.5%. I don't have Swaggy's orange yet, so I mean, otherwise that could have possibly been a full VSO one, but I don't have his orange yet to put in there. So it's like orange juice Wonder Flavors is one of the best oranges I've had.
VSO's orange is essentially orange juice in a bottle. Like it is the combination that I was telling you to put together in one shot.
Nice.
It's,
Like with the
it's
bitters?
awesome. Yeah, it smells like you literally just crushed a fucking orange in your hand and then smelled it.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this one together here before the end of the show. I'll have this one put together. I'm curious about the basil. It's in there. It's actually asked for quite a bit. There is supposed to be spinach in here as well, but I don't really have a flavor to cover for spinach. If anybody has any suggestions. And do you really want that in that? I'm not sure about that. I think that's
No,
enough green. right
I
there.
personally don't.
Yeah, I don't,
Sure,
I
there's
don't know-
somebody
I
that
don't know of
does,
any
and I
Popeye
applaud.
vapes.
I applaud you. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for vaping that, so I
If-
don't
yeah.
have to.
If Popeye was a vapor, I guess we'd have a spinach concentrate.
That's actually true. He smoked a pipe, right?
Yep,
Could have been an e-pipe. You know, it's 2022.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he
Still-
did put spinach in it, I think.
Well,
Didn't
they said it was spinach. I'm pretty sure it was another kind of green leaf that probably went in there.
he?
Yeah, Popeye was on the coast. He was, hooked up with all those early distributors who sent their nice green products in already pre-closed cans. So
Yes.
marketing was everything, even back in the 50s.
How you been,
Yep.
Meter? I haven't talked to you in a while.
Oh, been alive, barely.
Yeah.
Knee surgery, flooded basements. Been a fun ride around here the last couple months.
Jeez.
Oh boy. Thank you, Swaggy. That'll be interesting. So I'll have to redo another version of that with spinach flavor in it.
See?
Yeah.
Careful what you wish for.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, I got to remember, we do have Swaggy around. You never know if you're actually going to get this.
You talked it into existence, and there you go.
Right, you manifested that shit. Look what you did.
And then this one here, I'm going to mix up too. Tropical Passion. Fuji Apple Flavor Art at 2%. Mango Pineapple Passion Flavor at 1.5%. Strawberry Sweet Fresh Type SSA 1%. And then a super sweet cap at 0.5%. That one I know is going to be good because I know every flavor in there.
Yeah, I just finally got around the single flavoring the mango pineapple passion for Monday's noted.
Isn't that good? It's like
Oh, yeah.
surprisingly
Oh,
good.
When you mix it, the aroma is just coming from it mixing it, or just like it's going to be potent. I did I think 2% for a single flavor.
Yep. Yeah, 1.5. It was pretty good the last time. I used it in like a smoothie, and it was really good. This time I left it at 1.5 because I wanted to put a little bit of apple in there and a little bit of more strawberry, so it gives it a little bit more fruit medley. I mean, I
Swaggy,
suppose
30%.
that yeah, 30% tonight. Memorial Day. No coupon code needed. Yeah, shut off the
happy Memorial Day
spam.
weekend to everybody that's celebrating it.
Yeah, and happy birthday, Mom, if you do watch this. Well, it will be her birthday on Monday. The original Memorial Day, too, the 30th. That was the
Yes.
original before. Because when they changed Memorial Day to make it on a Monday, now it's not always on her birthday. But it used to
No.
always be. This is the first year in a long time it's actually been on her birthday.
Well, you live close enough to where the birthplace of Memorial Day is, so you would know those things.
Yep.
What's the name of that town again? In New York.
Whitehall?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Whitehall and Route 4. Yep.
Yep.
Birthplace
We actually
of
went down there
Memorial
and
Day.
we played against them. We actually took a trip there, stayed in their gym for the night, and played football against them in high school.
Nice.
You
Got
camped out in
sca-
their gym?
Yep, camped out in their gym. And here's the thing: our coach
Wow.
had us scared to death of these guys. Like you're talking, these kids are all like close to 200 pounders. Like we were scared to death of them. We watched them go out on the field. We're scared to death of them. We had our third string in, and we still only got like one score against us, and we were like up by 40 something. Nothing. It's like okay, so we didn't need to be scared, but it was fun.
Hey, at least
We
you
also
didn't
got
take
to
them-
go on we got to go on for all the museum like stuff for the Naval Academy because that's the birthplace of the U.S. Navy. is
Yes.
Whitehall.
Well, at least your coach had it where you guys weren't taking them lightly.
No, and then we went out there and we kind of were hurting them at first because we didn't know that we were legit like trying to push it because we're not an overly sizable team. We're just quick, and yeah, well, it went the other way real fast. Third string was in by the second half,
Yeah,
not
well,
by
you-
third quarter.
Well, you can't hit what you can't catch, so.
I feel like right now I'm like just about ready to hear Tim talk about the single game that he scored 3 touchdowns.
Oh no.
You know,
No, my best game was the day and I
like an
blew out
Al
my knee.
Bundy story.
Oh yeah, I
Was
was
the
gonna
be-
say Al Bundy.
Was when I blew out the day I blew out my knee was my best game. That was actually my middle linebacker. I got more sacks that day than I ever had any other time. But that was because my knee hurt like hell after I popped it the first time, so I was really pissed off, and that's why I did good. Until I was on offense, because we used to play both offense and defense. We didn't have a big team. And I was a guard, and I did a pull outside block. Same thing, it popped my knee the first time. Second time, it popped and went sideways, so that was it. My watermelon-sized knee on the sidelines, I'm still begging Coach to let me back in because I was having such a good game.
Oh, jeez.
Telling me, sit down, dumbass. Literally, his words. Ian, good to see you. Yeah, actually, who do we have in chat tonight? Tim B and everybody. I haven't said hi to everybody. I'm sorry, guys. Actually, I'll do it on the phone. It'll be easier. We got Dave Lloyd is here first. All right. Al Ben. Bob Ohms Tulo's in the house. Tim B. Daniel. And then we got Lady Liberty, Nightbot, that mouthy guy, VSO Flavors, Swaggy, and then Andrew M. I'm No Joe, The Chair. Let's see. Daniel, lots of Daniel. Tim B. Overdrip. Adam's in the house. That's Adam singing, if anybody's wondering, at the beginning. Love Adam's music. There's nothing better than having real music. Daytime Frank, Wendy Illedette, Pippa's here. Mallory Gates is here. TMS 420's here. Ian Thomas is here. I'm Sam. And I think we're caught up. Yeah. And go ahead, Overdrip, whenever you're ready.
Oh, is my recipe?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. I just needed batteries first. I was starting to like Jones. Okay. So yeah, I'm doing a tropical. I'm gonna try to make it this candy. I don't really make candy vapes that often, so like yeah, I could fail miserably, but you know you don't know unless you try. That's the attitude that I'm approaching this with. And because it's supposed to be tropical, I'm using tropical flavors. So I'm going with candy mango from One on One at 1.75%. Passion fruit from Flavor Art at 2%. Pineapple from Flavora at 1%. Sweet mango from Capella at 1.25%. And hard candy from Flavor West at 1.5%. And then 0.5% of super sweet. And the recipe, I just published it. It's named Tim's Tropical Tan Lines.
There you go.
So feel free to check that out. And like you're wearing the perfect shirt, but I assume that you're wearing that on purpose.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tropical day. I mean, if I can do it in tropical flavors. And like I said, I actually purposely picked this out for two reasons. Two of them are here. You, for challenging you if you did show up. And if Meter came in, I mean, who doesn't like tropical candies? And for you to make a tropical candy, that's kind of unique. I'm really curious on how this turns out.
I'm gonna guess it's not gonna be very good, but it also might not be terrible.
What percentage did you say you used the fruit hard candy at?
1.5%.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. My computer glitched.
1.5%.
Okay.
1.5.
That's not
Okay.
bad.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause you do have the candy man here with us tonight.
I was gonna say
so-
when you start to get to like 2.5, 3% ish with that fruit hard candy, it starts to develop an extra citrus note on the back of it as well as that candy note, and it can really bend your flavor real hard. That's one of the reasons I started using the SSA a lot more.
Ah.
I just concepted a tropical mix I'm going to mix up.
Pipettes for tuning. Where the fuck did I put it?
Pipettes. Oh, great. That's going to be the fun one to find.
I
Pipettes
mean,
are
if
awesome.
you DIY and you haven't used a pipette, did you really learn anything from tuning?
Exactly.
Yeah. By the way, thank you, John. I
One
did
of
buy
my bags
pipettes.
of Pipettes here.
My pipettes came in as I ordered more because I had to of the Wonder flavors. I ordered more pipettes, and the same time I ordered them, the same day as when Lightbearer John showed up, that he sent me a whole bunch of them. It's like the same exact day. What am I looking for here? Banana custard. I'm just trying to remember if it's one I already had or if it's a new one.
Yep, I'm gonna step back behind me. I'm gonna grab these flavors. I'm gonna mix this up, and I'll let you know if it turned out to not suck or not.
I doubt it'll suck. You're a pretty good mixer.
I try.
Man, we got some good ones lately. They've been watching ELR and all the flavors and all those lately. Man, we got some great mixes coming out this year. Portuguese. Man, I got so many custards.
Literally just got to pipe that out before we sat down, and now I don't know where the fuck it went. I'll find it as soon as I'm done mixing, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, that's what happens. Black tea. And I'm throwing my flavorings. Biscotti didn't want to stay in the container anymore. And guess what? That's one of the custards I already had for a while. So now I get to go and hunt it down inside the thing. Yay.
All right, Meter, you got me scared, so I bumped it down to 1.25%.
You should still be fine.
Okay.
There's the music, man.
1 to 1.5, if you're using it just for the candy base, is ideal. Once you start getting like above 2, you start to notice that other flavor, the citrusy kind of non-specific citrus that carries through with it as well, in my opinion.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you about that one too, Meter. You might know more about that one, maybe, or maybe someone else will. The hard crack cider, hard crack toffee. I mean, anyone try that from VTA?
Never.
I'm tempted to play with it, but at the same time, I'm a little scared of it.
I found a
And
lot
some
of
crack.
toffees.
I need some crack.
I found a lot of
Nobody
toffees
out
taste
there.
like potpourri to me.
Oh.
Ah,
Sorry I'm late. I was helping my neighbor. He can't
No
do
worries.
much but with one hand.
oh, is it? What? Oh,
Oh, I thought you were talking to Adam. I was like, well,
No,
No,
he
you need
was
to
no,
know about this
the-
hand thing?
the dog
remembered how
farted
to
and she had to
fucking mute his
spray.
mic.
Yeah, she had to spray because of the dog.
Oh
The dog
Jesus
decided
Christ!
to fart. And she didn't want to spray without letting me know first. I haven't tried this white chocolate from VTA yet either.
Oh, it's good. I like it. I'm a fan. All right, pineapple.
This is so fun. All the tester flavors are out, so I made a mess, and I gotta try and find it now. Find everything now. It's fun.
It's a real hoot.
It is.
He's not even looking.
Oh my
sorry,
God!
Andrew, that's
Check
awesome.
that out. That is cool.
He's busy fucking fishing for flavors.
Yep, there's a few I have to find.
My batteries
Found
are
everything.
motherfucking dead. Like literally, they are just dead. You're never going that low.
Why they always dying?
Why the fuck they dying?
Stop
Oh my
fucking
God.
dying.
I'm fucking dying. Always gotta make sure shit charged. Just to make sure situations like this.
It's a moment of truth.
Oh, moment of truth's coming here today, for the Samoa.
Oh,
Samoa
shit.
time.
Hell yeah.
Eh, If she turns it on turns on the mod, it typically
No, I
helps.
had to take it off. So
Married batteries with no damage. Yup. I had to lie to my mod and tell it that I wasn't using damaged batteries
the
yesterday.
weights need a few more pulls to like break in.
These need to be
but it's
rewrapped
pretty
really
good.
badly.
And I gotta
Couple
change my
nicks in
batteries.
'em. I thought these were the ones that had nicks in them. Maybe I'm fucking crazy.
Squeeze the last little bit of fucking chemovatic.
It's very reminiscent of Samoa.
Now this is gonna be a fucking harder find for sure.
Mallory just pointed out you're backwards. too.
Yeah, backwards. Why am I backwards? I'll have to fix that.
You're not backwards.
You're not in here, but on the stream, your hat and your screen behind you are straight
Yeah,
up
so your
backwards.
display is-
Flipped
Yeah, like
horizontally.
the flags backwards and shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you're flipped horizontally. It's weird.
That is weird.
And it's weirder yet because technically speaking, that should not be.
Well, it is, Sonny Jim.
Okay.
I mean, you're backwards, Tim. Look.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, the flag looks like
Yeah.
it's in distress.
the flag's in distress. There.
No,
That should
the
have
country-
flipped
the
it.
country is in
Hey,
distress. so
he's back to normal over there. Look at that guy.
Must have been another update. I love them. Oh, I left that. I didn't realize I left that out, but I might play with this. It's hard crack toffee because yeah, gotta
Well,
have
that's a
that
good
hard
flavor.
crack.
That's good. Flavor.
Ooh,
Y'all are
wow.
slow. I mentioned that like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, you did. You did mention it.
No, everybody in chat's like, I just noticed right now. I
I want to
said
play
that so
caps
long
for the end
ago.
of this.
Wow, that
podcast.
smells really.
I was next door watching
strong.
on my phone, and I was like, Tim looks weird. This shit's on the wrong side.
Yeah, I saw that in chat when you said it.
It's extra weird if you have like only one ear pierced or like a birthmark or something, and it's on the wrong side, and you're like, what the? Something wrong with him today.
And that's the only way you can tell. Yeah.
You can always tell my room because my Chromebook is always like right there.
All right, so I won't be mixing the banana until I can find my banana custard later, which is probably in the big box, and I'm not digging through that right now.
Hey Adam, I have a
Just-
question about Chromebooks.
Jeff.
Do you have Discord on yours?
No, my Chromebook is really old and doesn't support most anything.
Okay, 'cause,
Modern.
yeah, dude. I bought one not that long ago, and I was like, oh, I need to put Discord on here. I put it on there, dude. It is the fucking worst to use on there. You
When I
can't
would go on
even scroll
Discord-
down on shit. It's fucking.
When I would use
awful.
Discord for my Chromebook, I would just log into the browser version, and it worked fine.
Oh, that's what I
That's
need
what I
to
use
do.
as well.
Yep.
That's what I need to do.
And it worked great. It worked just like the app actually, except
Yeah,
it
it
didn't
doesn't.
have
It
to
doesn't follow
load.
the extra resource bullshit that the app uses. Yeah, and you still get all the same functionality.
That's what I have to do. Because
For
I was
sure.
like wanting to murder people. I'm like, why am I even doing this? Like, I
Fuck
can
that
just use
app.
my
Yeah,
phone.
that app is stupid bloated. There's no.
So on
reason
my
to do that.
Chromebook, if I'm in Zoom on that, I literally cannot do anything else. Can't open a web browser with even like a page. Otherwise, I'm
Sorry.
You okay?
in Zoom. It's no good for anybody. It's old though. It has 2 gigs of RAM. It has like a old school. It's like
Starting
this
to taste better.
2nd gen.
Yeah, now that I got fresh batteries.
Yeah,
and
mine's
everything,
got
I did
4, so I could probably get away with like running
TV.
Zoom and
Yeah.
something else. But
And having
It
a
still won't be
page or
happy,
2.
though.
it won't love me. But my old laptop, I used to do like a YouTube show with it, and it was 4 gigs. So I imagine that it could probably handle it. It's just
Sure.
you're probably taxing it definitely.
Chug City a little bit, I imagine. Yeah, but it'd probably do it.
But I bought it for so cheap that I didn't even care. I was like, this is perfect for on the go.
Yeah, I've had
Because-
the same laptop now. I've been running my show with it for the last 4 years, and I guess because I'm very careful of what I do with it, so I don't, it doesn't get slowed down, doesn't get clogged up with crap. If I'm going to go on OnlyFans, I'm going to do it on my phone. I'm not going to do it on my laptop. If I'm going to,
Yeah, for sure. There's an app for that for sure. So good
Yeah.
call.
There's an app for that.
Yeah, we need to work
Oh,
on
boy.
that, Tim, as well. Your outbound audio, like for the overall stream, is about half the volume of every other fucking show on YouTube.
Super quiet for sure.
Like even cranked all the way up on my phone, it was like quiet as shit.
That's on a TV. It's the same way.
And I don't want you to start flicking knobs during the middle of the stream. But
Yeah,
if
don't,
it's one knob
don't.
for like output volume, maybe turn it up 25%.
It's 2, but I just did it.
Yeah, because it's always been quiet since you started doing the show.
Ah,
I've always had to crank it. About now, everybody. I mean, I'm always fucking loud. I know that. I make sure of that.
Right.
And if I do this, I'm even louder. But we're not going to do that for the whole show.
I completely understand what you mean, which is why I sit back.
Welcome to the show, everybody. This is sexy time mic placement right here.
Midnight Q here with the avocado for liberty. We're mixing it up.
Giggity giggity. Giggity goo.
oh, there it is. Okay, orange juice. That's what I was looking for.
Do I want to knuckle this or just want to slap it on the coil? I think I'm just gonna slap it on the
Your
coil.
your choice.
Let me make sure this is dried out enough. This to the setup I've been testing my pineapples on, so
Oh,
that'll
yeah.
be perfect for
Oh yeah, no, that,
over
that's
dripping
exactly
over
what I
the.
was looking for. Damn, I love candies.
That's nice.
Yeah, I don't think this needs. I don't think it needs any sweetener.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it without sweetener. I'll add it if I need to with that kiwi grape green juice. It's an awful lot of
Overfilled
like,
my bottle.
sweet flavors.
No.
Don't do that.
That's the worst, man. Like when you're only working with like that much of a bubble, it's like not that easy to actually
And you
shake
don't
it.
have enough room to make it move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that,
So I
that's
always
why
make 20s and 30s.
Yep, I make mine in 25s in a 30 ml bottle. Half
Yeah, if
Yeah,
I
no,
know
that-
I'm really going to like it, I'll do a 25 and a
That's what
30.
I'm doing.
Yep.
25 and a 30.
Yeah, it makes
Yep.
sense for show.
I just overfilled it. God damn
You got Phil happy?
it. Yeah. I was like, oh no, that's too little. And then I just ended up going, "Bleh."
He was really feeling it. I mean, feeling it.
Yeah.
Oh damn! This turned out good and interesting, and yeah, this is different.
I'm actually excited about this anyway. This green one. It's the basil that scares me a little bit. I'll be honest. We're
I
gonna
mean,
find out.
rightfully so.
I mean, basil
That
works
means
good.
anything
I mean, it's
I
been
would
good
be
in
scared
some of the Larry's mixed drinks I've tried. The flavors, it works great for that. But I haven't, other than the Spanish rice. This is the first time I've used it for anything really, other than Larry's drinks.
I mean, you're obviously much more brave than I am. So there's that. I
Well-
don't even fuck with cucumber.
Let's do that.
I like Swaggy's cucumber.
I won't even buy a cucumber.
Love cucumber.
For real, cucumber.
Like real life, anything. I just hate everything about cucumbers. I hate the way they taste. I hate the way they smell. I hate the consistency of them. There's nothing about them I like.
That sounded a little vicious. You're very hateful.
You can grow them. That's cool. I'll take that back. I like the
What-
fact
what-
that
what
you
about-
can grow them.
What about pickles?
No, fuck pickles.
Oh my God. I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
I was
Wait,
just about to
Fuck
say the
Pickles is
same
a
thing.
different
Actually,
show. Hang on now.
No, we can be friends because when we go out to dinner together and shit, and then they give you that pickle on your plate, you're like, "Here, Adam, take my pickle."
Yeah.
I'm like, "I will
Yeah.
gladly accept your pickle in my mouth."
100%.
Oh,
Like that.
I will
See what I did
slide
there?
all the
I will,
pickles.
I will not judge. Adam. Never have.
Yep. Nope. I'm not.
Give
Nope.
me the pickle, the bigger the better.
Oh boy.
This is a mixing
This
show,
is-
right? We're supposed to be fucking filthy, right? Isn't that how they work?
At least my show, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You ever
Well,
watch
no
the
tomorrow.
Tuesday show, Tim? I think you're part of it. Tim's just
Hey, Adam.
blushing the whole time. That's why.
Adam,
He's just
you
like,
like-
oh
you-
gosh.
You like some IPAs, don't you?
Oh yeah. I'm a fan.
Check this one out. Let's see if we can get the.
Voodoo Ranger. Who makes that?
Oh, I've heard that. I've heard of that.
It's
Or
New
is that-
New Belgium.
Oh shit, yeah. They make quality ales.
Yeah, this one's the Juice Force Imperial Hazy Imperial IPA.
What's the ABV on that? Like 8?
9.5.
That sounds right for an imperial. Holy shit!
Yeah, they're like $17 for a 6-pack. So you just like, but two of them get you where you need to be. Then you
Oh my god, yeah.
you switch to something else just to to keep it going.
After one, I would feel silly.
I made the mistake when I first got them because they taste so good that I was cooking and doing something. Next thing I knew, I realized I like killed the whole 6-pack and it got bad. It got miserable.
See, that's
But
the
the
day you
next
should have been
morning
cooking it
or
on
just
video.
that night? I feel like you probably felt that the next day. You're like, oh my god, dude, you're not fucking 25 anymore.
The entire next day, and I had to work.
Oof.
I got in the truck the next day, and I'm like, don't let me get pulled over because I may not pass. I'm like, I'm good, but I may not really be good. Let me just.
Visual is always terrifying.
Oh, it was. Yeah, I was like, you gotta be kidding me, right? And buddy of mine told me, a friend of mine who's actually originally from Chicago, who lives down in Myrtle Beach now, and he's like a beer connoisseur. And anytime I have questions about beer, I hit him up. I'm like, hey, what's good? This is where I'm at. And he goes on his app and he's like, oh, you're in that grocery store? Yeah, aisle 3, 4th shelf. There's this.
Yeah. I have a friend like that too. He's got the app. He knows exactly where to get what beer when.
Yes,
Like, Jesus
weird.
Christ, dude.
Yeah, it's scary. I'm just like, dude, really? That's kind of like. And he doesn't drink at home. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that beer's rated pretty
Ian
damn high.
Thomas.
That sounds
Yeah,
like something that
it's
Twin
really
Sauce
good.
McNasty's probably reviewed, like on his channel.
I'm
He does,
actually-
like, all those reviews. I think
I'm not
that's
sure
why
if
I've heard of it.
Either he has or Kentucky Shine has. I've seen it someplace, and it'd be one of those two.
Like last week in Nashville, they have another one that's a hazy IPA made by the same company, and it's a little bit lower. It's like 7.5, and that one's really good. And that one's a little bit cheaper. And I saw it in the store today, and I'm like, is that what I had in Nashville? And I'm looking it up, like, yeah, it was what I had in Nashville, so I should have grabbed that because that was really good too. I don't like them when they're real spicy and hoppy, but so if they're like the hazy with the juice infused in them, that's spot on. That's what I like.
I'll have to look for that one.
That basil's
Tim, you want-
working. It's not bad. It's pretty good.
wanna hear-
Basil.
There's enough up against it. There's enough against it to the point where it's not like trying to fight for supremacy.
Oh, there you go.
No, that's nice.
Something.
I like that one. I recommend the kiwi grape green juice. That one's actually really good.
There you go. I put mine in chat. But if you want, I can talk about it.
Of course you can.
Oh, this is what I did. I called it "Gimme Salt, Sun, and Sand" because we saw a sticker on the way home from the store that said "Salt and Sand" on it, and we're talking about maybe making our own logo and using it for the cricket and making like window stickers. So I'm like, yeah, that works. Salt, Sun, and Sand. I did Wonder Flavors Coconut Rum at 1%. Wonder Flavors Passion Fruit at 1%. The new Flavor Art Pina Colada Brazilian Special at 1.5%. Shisha Mango Vape Train at 2. Shisha Orange Inawera at 1.5% of sweetener just because I need to round the number out. And I wanted to cover up the skankiness of the mango. And it turned out really tasty. I was kind of surprised.
Mango Skank is gonna be my new fucking punk band.
Mango
Okay.
skank. There you go.
Ska punk, because you skank.
Skanking pickles, baby.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Taking pickles, taking names.
It's happening. I feel like I should have.
I'm
all
having
these
like a tough
flavors.
time deciding what in here tastes so different, but I'm not sure what it is. Like I really don't know what it's like. Something is you know when you taste something and it's literally it's so different that you don't know if it's off or if it's just so different that it just feels off. That's what's happening with this right now.
You just need to keep vaping it and be like, is this weird or is this good? Or
Yeah,
is it
no,
both?
dude. You know how many times I've mixed something and I'm like, by the end of the bottle, I still don't know if I like it or I hate it.
Yep,
Looking
I've
at
had
the
those.
last little squiggles, and you're like, was
Yeah.
that good or
What's
did I
this?
just hate vape 60?
Yeah.
I'm still vaping it, but I don't know what it is.
Yep.
I've had a few of
Wait,
those.
Where you vape so much of it that you realize you're not sure if it's vapor's tongue or if it's actually good.
Right, yeah. You don't remember actually tasting the whole fucking bottle.
Like the
Yeah.
candy aspect is pretty good though. I will say that. Like the candy element is pretty decent. So that's why like I don't think that it's a hard candy because I opened that bottle. I've never used it before. And I've never used the candy mango either before. But I don't think that it's either one of those. And I feel like it might be the pineapple from Flavora that's like getting in there. That's like giving it this like kind of funkiness.
I
But-
know it's almost like a not quite tinny, but like a light metallic note almost. Like on
Yeah.
the very back of it.
But then there's like this nice candy flavor. So like I'm really lost to see if like that. I don't know. When I knuckled it, it was almost like one of those faces. But when I'm vaping it, I don't get it that much. I don't know. We'll have to see.
I think you're right. I think it is from that pineapple. I think I know the flavor that you're talking about there.
Mm-hmm. But overall, it's really not that bad.
Ah,
I do like the candy part.
Candies are fun once you start to get them dialed in a little bit and you can bend them the way that you're looking. But I can definitely understand how they can be intimidating for folks who don't fuck with them.
Well, the thing is, too, is more so I just never, I would, even back when I used to buy liquid all the time, I still would almost never buy candy. Like, I would always just be like, dessert. And if I ever wanted something, it'd be like, I'd try somebody else's. I'd be like, oh, that's actually decent. I'll buy 60. And then I'd be
Right,
good
keep it
for
around.
a couple months because
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'd get my fill and then I'd go revisit it again at some point.
Yeah, get that itch scratched and then you're good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ian, the beer conversation was the one that Frank has is definitely one that we've heard of. I've seen it somewhere posted, and I'm pretty sure it was either when Chucky Shine or Poon Sauce. It had to have been one of them. Because they're really the only people I see post beer stuff all the time.
Or maybe like Grim could have drank a Voodoo Ranger on a vlog or something. And I
That's a
watched that
possibility,
vlog.
too.
Yes,
It's possible.
Which
you're right.
which is possible he got from Poon Sauce. Just saying.
That's also, yes, that is definitely possible.
Here, Ian, I will show the can again. See if I can get get rid of the glare. It's kind of hard. There you go.
Ian Snoop D-O double G.
It's a 9.5% hazy
Right.
imperial IPA.
I actually feel that if you like held it where it is right now, it would be easier to see. It got blown out so bad by the light.
I know, right? Let's see. Yeah, maybe it's kind of it's still that ring light is. Still messing
Yeah,
with it.
at least I can tell
With
that
the
the
metal.
can's orange.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I'm gonna put this in chat. This is a Breno Sura recipe he made the other day. This would be something that I think would be something right up along the lines of what Overdrip might actually enjoy. This, it's apple pie VSO. It's apple VSO at 2.5%, baked apple at VSO at 1%, cookie butter Wonder Flavors at 0.5%, pie crust 1-on-1 at 1%, sugar pie Wonder Flavors at 1%. Sugar super sweet at 0.75%, and warm custard VTA at 1%. And it just
Motherfucker,
sounds-
there's always one fucking flavor. I swear to God.
It's a warm custard.
Sounded so good until that fucking warm
Oh.
custard. I'm like, God damn it, I don't have that flavor. I would have made that right now. That sounded so good.
Dude,
I
just
don't
fucking
have
does.
double custard either. I was like, what the
I
hell?
don't like making other people. I want to make it verbatim.
Oh.
Yeah,
I want to
I
give
just
them,
got the warm
you know,
custard in. I haven't even tried it yet. I haven't
the
tried
luxury
it.
of making their recipe and then leaving them a comment like, dude, this is the shit. It's so
Michelle.
dope, blah, blah, blah.
Love
It's
Is
him,
like,
that warm custard fucking, does it got like a buttery note?
is
I
it
haven't tried it
warm?
Oh, you haven't even tried it.
I don't know.
No, I just got it in. It just came in. I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, okay,
missing
okay.
that and Swaggy's baked apple in that mix. So
Oh, that's not the right one.
Baked apple's
small.
nice.
Awesome.
It's a nice
That
flavor.
shit's gangbusters, man.
I bet, buddy. By the end of the weekend, I'm gonna put a swaggy order in. I've been saying it now for months. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, especially at
With some of the new
30%.
shit- With some of the new shit he's got out now, it's fucking worth it, man.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Which is
He's
VTA.
fucking crushing it over there. That's what I mean, Tim and I were talking about that the other day. I legitimately feel bad for some of the people over in fucking Europe who watch the show. A lot of the Brits and shit. Like, I understand how hard it is to get BSO, but I'm telling you right now, at the same time, those recipes would not be the same if you substituted some of them. There's some of those that there just aren't as realistic flavors out there to substitute them with.
No, not at all.
And I feel the same way. That's one of the reasons why I keep on trying to figure out a way to get them over there for everybody. But it's nothing's went through yet. So
Yeah, you can't take a recipe that has VSO flavors in it and sub it out because it's not gonna be anywhere close.
No, there's nothing that's even remotely in the
there-
same fucking ballpark, in my opinion.
No, it's not. Because it's the realism of it.
warm custard. It's at the bottom of the bag, of course. I'm gonna at least smell it and see what it smells like. Now I got all the custards in because yeah, I got every custard that BCF has. By the way, now.
It's pretty damn tropical. Kind of heavy.
Nice.
So what did Cassie say about the
Oh, she likes it. It took a minute for the cotton to break in good and let it all the flavors through it, and she had to get new batteries. But it's warm custard. Let's see what this. Ooh,
Yeah, I gotta mix more of it. I think I only mixed like 50 and I killed it pretty. Actually, no, I don't even think I did 50. I think I did 30. I gotta make more of it.
it's like a buttery but a little bit of butyric smell to it too, a little bit.
Yeah, that steeps
But-
out. Oh, you're
Yeah,
talking
it's not strong, so I'm sure
you're
it's
talking
steep
about
off.
the warm custard. Oh, you're talking about the
Yeah,
warm custard.
warm custard.
Oh, okay.
But it's definitely got a buttery note to that. I'm gonna leave that out, so I'll make something with it soon.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have that flavor. I can't.
Dude,
talk
just
about
use
it.
fucking custard premium.
I think
There
it's
you go, Adam.
the 13th.
I don't have that flavor either.
Oh. I think that would have been an acceptable sub.
I have
Uh,
custard too from TFA, and everyone says that tastes nearly the same as that.
I think it's
Yeah.
the 16th, Swaggy.
Not
That'll
exactly,
work.
but
That'll
close.
work where you can use Wonder Flavors vanilla custard, or no,
Oh,
Wonder Flavors
yeah.
cream custard.
I have that.
Yeah. Oh, you have their vanilla custard. You got that released, didn't you?
Oh,
no,
okay.
No,
I don't think so.
That was the one that had the strawberry cheesecake with it, and
I thought she was coming to talk to me, but no, she wants
No,
to talk
I
to.
did not get
She
that
came over here to
release.
talk to Frank.
Mm.
She came over here to talk to Frank. So, whatever.
oh, okay.
I ended up getting a bunch
So
of those from
it's-
Lumi.
It's really, really good, Frank, and it's making me want to get in the microwave and get the Samoa cookies out of the microwave and just mow down.
Why would Samoa
But
cookies be in
Tim's
the
definitely
microwave?
going to have to mix me more of this.
That's where she stores them. We can't leave them out anywhere because the animals would definitely get into them.
I was thinking I was thinking freezer, not necessarily microwave. But okay.
No, because she doesn't want them frozen because she wants them like she's been trying to.
Uh-huh.
I've been trying to make her wait to eat them until I can have them too because I'm getting really close to a point where I can have a couple cookies for like lunch.
Mm.
So I would like to have a couple of them since how she had the last 2 or 3 boxes of them we've had. Yeah.
Whoa, where's the bus? Tim's just throwing people under it right now.
You know what? This is really good. The basil in here is actually not. It's just that slightly little earthy note, kind
I
of.
looked at that mix.
That's
I can
it.
mix it. I mean, I have everything to mix it. I just have to go digging. But it came up right away. You can mix this. I'm like, really? Cool.
Yeah, I was actually curious of that too, Michelle. Same question he had. Oh, there you go.
Oh hell yeah!
Competing.
There you go. Congrats on
Awesome.
winning the first round.
Yeah, congrats.
You'll
That's
get
awesome.
there. You can get on that main stage. You guys are good enough. I've seen plenty of videos. You guys definitely rock it.
She uses the microwave as a bread box. Since how
okay.
my old dog destroyed the bread box we had.
I just have a
He had-
pantry, bro.
That's full. You gotta remember, we had all this stuff. We had everything stocked perfectly, and then all of a sudden, my diabetes meds stopped working, so I couldn't eat any of it. So we've had to be very, very particular on foods, like 99.9% eating meat, because that's all I can have. Which I don't mind, but still.
Oh, not at all.
But like fully stocked pantry of stuff I can't touch because it's all got too many carbs.
Well, then maybe you need to like go gift it to people like at the food bank or something.
That's a possibility.
Instead of just holding it until it all expires and then you throw it away.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea over there.
I feel like that's a very good thing to do, as a matter of fact.
Doesn't help that my neighbor keeps stopping by and dropping off all this carb stuff that he's not supposed to have since his wife passed because she's not there anymore to eat it.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks. His wife passed, and it sucks
Well-
that he can't have carbs. If I couldn't have
Right.
carbs, I don't know what I would do.
Well, he just
Yep.
stopped by the other day and he dropped by like 2-3 boxes of the cones with the like the ice cream cones with like the
You know, like the sugar
is it?
cones, or
well the ones you get the cones with the caramel inside them
Ooh.
in the middle of the
Oh,
cone.
a drumstick?
oh
I
yeah,
will,
drumsticks.
Tim B.
Drumsticks. Yeah,
Dude, those are legit.
Dutch apple pie and all the flavors.
I have a feeling
apple
I don't have any of the ingredients in your recipe because it's Dutch apple
Look
pie
at
and
me
it's
now.
like one of my favorites and it sounds so damn good right now.
I'm looking right now. Dutch apple pie. That sounds
Clowns
really
in
good.
chat. What's up, clown?
Yo, what up?
Yeah, Chris, I hung out Tuesday night on the stream, watching the stream. You weren't there, so we all got to crucify you. It was fun.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, this week, because last Monday was a holiday for us, so I worked fucking 53 hours in 4 days. So
It's an ingredient.
I just couldn't make it. I didn't even get home until 9 o'clock. Like I would have jumped on the show if I could have got home before.
Well,
then,
they were
but I
saying
was just like,
about your power and everything. I was going to say, we needed to start a GoFundMe to pay your hydro bill. We would have taken care of it for you.
yeah, for real. Like that's the thing, because I was like, if I get home, I'm gonna just be chilling on my phone using a really spotty like network, because we had like this crazy storm that went through. Like the city that I live close to had no power for like 3 or 4 days. There was all like cell phone towers that got knocked down. So even like while sitting right here, I had no service. When like right now, if I look on my phone, I have 4 bars of LTE. So like I normally would have good service here.
Yeah.
I had none. So it's just like there's nothing I can do. And then at work I got slammed so hard. So I was like, well, I can't even like rush home to get on because I don't even think that I'll be able to.
Yeah, people
But the
don't
power
realize.
came on Wednesday night.
Yeah, people don't realize Canada gets some serious freaking tornadoes and storms and everything, just like they do in like the Midwest.
Yeah, there was a tornado that touched down. Actually, I think there was a couple, but there was one that was like 3/4 of a mile long and it went for like 10 miles, I think. I'm doing like rough calculations because
Yeah.
it was given all in metric.
In
But
kilometers, yeah.
yeah, and
Shit.
it was
Smell.
it was crazy. I don't remember there's been tornadoes like the town, or I guess whatever the area that was just south of where I grew up. There was like a crazy hurricane that happened there in like the 50s, and like hundreds of people died and shit.
Well, you remember the one? I guess it was about 11 years ago. There was all them tornadoes that came through like up around Barrie and all that, and
Yeah. Oh no, that was like 30 years ago.
No. I'm talking about one that just happened. I mean, I was literally loading in Alliston, saw like the lightning strikes and everything, and then they were talking about how, when I got back in the truck, they were talking about how there's shit screwed up everywhere, like up in Barrie and one of the other big towns. There's like east of Barrie and everything. It was like crazy, like tornadoes just. Like,
Oh,
threw a bunch
maybe,
of shit
yeah.
up.
Well, I know that like in the 80s, like when I was like a little kid,
Yeah.
there was a crazy hurricane up there and it like fucking devastated Barrie.
Yeah, this was just 2010 or 11. I want to say it was 2010. Like that summer, it was just like nuts. Because I'm like maybe not even 10 miles away from it, and yeah, I saw a little bit of lightning and didn't even rain. And then up there, it's like all hell broke loose, and like shit was all tore up, and people got hurt. And fortunately, I don't think there was any fatalities,
Yeah,
but there was like all kinds of other crazy shit.
I think Overdrip, though, when you're talking about late 80s, early 90s, they had that storm. It also had microbursts that hit in New York, and it literally wrapped like a canoe, or a brand new canoe, around the front of the one of the my neighbor's house. Wrapped it right around his porch, his deck. Wrapped it right around it, like bent it in half around it. They had to
like
actually
it was
cut
it was
to get
bad.
off
Like
there.
it basically just like wiped out like a quarter of the city. Like it was
Yeah.
fucked up.
Oh yeah, it's nuts.
Because the
Yeah,
one
people-
that was in the 50s though was called Hurricane Hazel, and it was like
Oh, Hurricane! I remember hearing about that one when I was a kid because my parents were talking about it.
yeah,
that
because
one-
like that's
that
where my
one-
parents lived. My parents lived in the town that it was, but they just happened to like live not in like the swath of basically where
Not
it
in the
happened,
path.
like up on the
Wow.
hill or whatever else.
Yeah, because that
Okay,
came up the
shit.
coast. I mean,
Rocky.
it messed up New Jersey, Philadelphia, New York City. It just
Easy.
and went west. I mean, like
Yeah, she was a
I was
mean
like a-
bitch, Hazel.
like a quarter of North America got affected by that one.
She's a cruel bitch.
Yeah.
Adam, that apple pie straight from the Netherlands. There is apple candy TPA at 2%, apple pie V2 at cap at 4.5%, cap Bavarian cream at 1.5%, cap creamy yogurt at
Yogurt at
2.
2%, Cap Fuji Apple at 2%,
Oh,
0.75.
Yeah, can you make it? Can you make it?
While I was shaking, I was typing and looking it up on all the flavors with my left hand.
Yeah, and I was
I don't
just
have
thinking to
creamy
myself.
yogurt. I have everything else. I don't have creamy yogurt.
I don't have Cap Apple Pie. I don't have Cap Fuji either.
I don't have the.
I
apple
do have Cap
candy.
Fuji.
I have TFA Apple Pie. It's probably exactly the same.
Yeah. I'm
I
missing,
think the only thing I'm
missing
missing
the
is I
first
don't have
two.
the
I have
yogurt.
the rest of it.
I have
I have
TFA
the
Apple
creamy yogurt.
Candy because I used that in a recipe for one of my band members from my other band.
Yeah, I don't have the
Like
TFA apple
sugar
candy
vapes.
or the cap apple pie V2, but I have the Bavarian cream, the creamy yogurt. Wait, Cap Fuji apple. I do have that, and I have the TFA sweetener, obviously.
Yeah, I think I have Cap apple pie, but it might be the V2. I don't know.
I have
not sure about
TFA
that,
apple
but I know
pie, but
I know I don't have
know.
the creamy yogurt though. But that looks pretty good though.
TFA apple pie has a lot of crust to it. It's not a whole lot of apple. Very bakery forward.
I was just kind of crossing my
Hot
fingers.
mess.
Can Adam make it? Can Adam make it? Damn it.
Oh, Lando's in the
Yep.
chat. What's up, dude?
Lando.
Yeah,
Lando,
we'll be
out
recording
there
this Thursday.
being the spam master.
Spamdo.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You're putting
Tastes good.
peanuts and Coke together, Rocky? Because
Oh,
that
yeah.
sounds interesting.
That's like
Uh,
isn't that like a southern thing?
yeah,
Yeah.
that
Peanuts
is
and
the southern
Coke?
thing, but he's in
I'll
Rhode
say-
Island now.
Put whole peanuts in your Coca-Cola. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Really?
I've never tried
Salty
it.
and sweet, yo.
Yeah,
It's-
no.
and it's
Always-
good.
always a good
It's another one of
decision.
those weird things that you try it and you're like, I'll be damned.
Why
You
do you
know
think
what?
salt and caramel taste so good, man? Together.
Oh yeah.
When I took my trip down to Florida, I actually tried boiled peanuts for the first time. Oh my god,
Oh,
those are
dude.
so good.
Yeah, I know. I had jalapeno boiled peanuts. They were fire,
Yep.
dude. I was like,
Yes.
whoa, I like this.
I went back for like five big old bowls of it. It's just so good.
Yeah, it's addictive.
Yeah, I make them in my Instapot.
Oh, sweet.
Hey,
get-
I've
so-
got
because
two
I can go-
Instapots.
I can go to the grocery store and just get green peanuts, raw
Oh,
peanuts
sweet.
like you
Yeah,
use for boiled
unfucking
peanuts.
roasted. Yeah.
Yes, and that's what you got. That's what you have to use for boiled peanuts.
Nice.
That's the thing you say.
There,
too
I hate
fast, so-
Coca.
I don't think I've ever had boiled peanut. I don't think I've not.
No,
I don't even ever seen one.
Chris, I'm
Yeah,
sure you.
I hadn't seen them until I went south either. When I went down
Yeah.
to Florida and on the way down on a bike, and I was like hungry
They
on the
sell
way
them in a
home. I
can
said,
at
I'm
the
gonna
Dollar
try them. I
Tree.
said,
I'm tempted to try the ones at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. You can't fucking beat it.
Oh, you guys have them there? Yeah, the ones in the
Yeah.
can.
I bought a can of those. I still haven't been brave enough to open it.
No, I've never tried them. Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm the guinea pig for all like the weird food at the store. I'll try anything if it's not,
Yeah,
like,
that's true. Oh,
really
we got them
disgusting.
from Walmart apparently. Yeah, that's where I got them from. But I
Yeah,
haven't
but
been brave enough
those
to try
ones
it.
in the can probably don't have the shell on them, and you need that
Yep.
shell because you just want to suck on that shell because all the flavor is stuck in that shell.
Oh yes.
It just absorbs it like a sponge, especially if you get like the jalapeno ones or the Cajun ones. I mean, whatever kind of seasoning.
So what's gonna
is in
happen is
that.
I'm gonna be calling up Frank and saying, Frank, how much is it gonna cost me to have you send me some green peanuts? Because we can't. They don't have them up here.
Yeah, I can go to Food Line right now and probably get however many pounds of it you want. I think they're like 1 pound bags.
I went to Connecticut once. That was south. Rocky. I've only in my adult life I've only ever traveled south that one time that far. Wait a minute, I went to Georgia once too when I was a teenager to visit my aunt. That was it. Yeah, fresh boiled. Those fresh boiled ones were so good. And it was the jalapeno ones are the ones I kept going back to. We had a couple of different ones there, but it was the jalapeno ones. I just could not get enough of those.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know what I would. I'm not really sure how I feel about that.
That's
Like
what I
boiled
felt like.
peanuts.
Exactly. We grew up near this. I mean, close to the same type of region over Drip. So I know exactly how you feel. I got headed south.
Oh,
Like,
baby.
this is weird. Who the heck wants a boiled peanut? And then I tried them. It's like, oh, I want boiled peanuts.
But
Ooh,
like,
it's nice.
Are they served moist? Like is
Yeah,
that
it's like almost like a soup type thing, kind of. And
They're
peanuts.
moist.
But it's not the same.
Ooh, Dave Lloyd, let's go.
You can't think of them as a peanut we're used to, like the dry ones, because it's
Oh, jerk.
completely different.
Jerk chicken. I've made I actually made barbecue ribs one time using
Where'd
this
you get that on
Jamaican
DoorDash?
jerk rub. It was like a pre-mixed rub, and then I made a pineapple barbecue sauce to go with it.
Ooh.
And yeah, and that was maybe a year or two into actually smoking meat and stuff like that, and threw it in the smoker and like baby back ribs with it, and yeah, I won that competition.
Put all the jerk
we go.
available to me in Chicago on DoorDash.
Oh God.
So many. Caribbean Jerk Palace, Jamaican Gates, Jamaican Jerk Spice, Lil Jamaican Jerk. I love that name.
Rocky,
Lil Jamaican Jerk.
I was just talking about that the other day with my wife about the red pistachios, how you can't find them anymore.
Oh, really?
The red dyed pistachios. Yeah, you can't find them anymore. They're all just regular pistachios. They don't put the red dye on them,
Weird. Yeah, I guess not.
which is good though, because I'm sure that red dye probably wasn't.
That's probably
great for
why
you.
it's probably red.
That
dye
could have
number
been
5
why
or
it was.
something.
Yeah, it was probably the one that has fucking saccharin and gives you gingivitis and cancer and whatnot.
And plus, your hands got all that red all over them. It took days to get off.
Well, I
your
eat
hands.
Takis, like the Fuego Takis, and like that does not come off my hands for like a day, like of like
Bob
5
says
solid
not.
washings too, and it's still on there.
No, the Bob says Bob Sulo said the dye is now illegal.
Makes sense.
And there you go.
I love pistachios. That's another thing I can't have many of anymore.
All right,
Why
so
not?
I like mine that I made. I don't know if I love it yet, but I like it. Good. I'm pleased.
Rocky Tooney, I will give you a heads up in tomorrow's poll. One of the suggestions, well, I mean, one of the, because you can say one of the poll options is milk and honey.
Oh shit!
Oh boy! I
It'll
already made a
lose,
milk and honey.
It'll
I
lose,
made a milk and honey. It's over
but
there.
I put it in
It's
there
an
for
option.
Rocky. Yeah, it's an option. I know it won't win,
This is
but I know. But
Kidding.
I made him his own milk and honey. It didn't have anything to do with the milk and honey he's used to.
Andrew, that's
Rocky's milk and
literally
honey.
what I sing while I'm putting them out from the back room. I'm like, taki, taki, takis, 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 takis. Who wants some takis? I got the takis. And then all the little Mexican ladies in the store are like, what the fuck is wrong with this weddle?
Bob, it's gone. The mix is gone. It was good.
My last day I worked, I was singing a song on the way to the back room, and some lady came up to me and she's like, "Oh, why are you so happy, baby?" I was like, "Cause I get to go home in 5 minutes." She's like, "All right, get you some." I was like, "Okay."
that's right, Rocky.
Not ever puts otherwise.
Creating some Sunday drama.
Make that fucking job fun. Otherwise, it's a drag.
We will vet everybody that does not have it, and Rocky will have their name, address, phone number, social security number.
You mean he doesn't already?
All right, so here's my recipe. It's called Shakin' Right Near the Beach, boy. And it is French vanilla thick at 1%, FE mango at 3%, milkshake from Mullenberry at 1, papaya from TFA at 3, papaya mango from Perillum at 2.5, super sweet at 0.5. You can adjust, but it's really good at 0.5. Liquid Barn vanilla ice cream at 3, and one-on-one whipped cream at 1.
Ooh,
It's a tropical milkshake, and it's
hell
fucking
to the air.
pretty tasty. We'll see how it makes it through a nap tonight, but I'm digging it. It's bold. It's tasty.
I still have
Good.
the mixed Wendy's milkshake base, and then
I was gonna
throw
say,
something
this
on
is-
top of it.
His is actually a little reminiscent of a couple of those flavorings there.
It's,
Other ones
yeah,
that
it's
are-
close. It's close. Yeah.
That Mullenberry milkshake at 1% makes it milkshakey enough to where it's like not overbearing, because that flavor can fucking be dangerous. I remember the first time I used it way too high, and I was like, ooh, this is not a good flavor. And I think it was DeMillan who said you need to use that way lower.
Yeah, but, well, the suggestion on it's like 3 or 4%. It's like fucking.
It
crazy.
is, yeah.
It tastes good though. I like that flavor a lot.
Oh, it's a great flavor. Yeah.
It just overtook that recipe that when I first used it.
Yeah, it's like it makes it too malty. It's like.
Yeah, and in here at
It
1 with
sucks,
all
yeah.
that other shit, I can still taste it.
Oh yeah, it's still there. Yeah.
Wendy's milkshake base is really good. Yeah, ask Dave Lloyd about it. He's got it by the liter. He mixes it up. The base by the liter.
So I'll make this public because it's good right now.
It is really good. I can't use the 2% sweetener she had in it. The one
Oh,
the
God.
base that
What?
I first tried.
2% sweetener?
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
she
man, it did taste like an actual BK milkshake. They are overly sweet too, so it
Oh,
did
yeah, for
taste
sure.
proper. But it's like, for me, I would have turned down. She loved it. For me, it was just too much.
Yeah,
But
I
it
think
was
if you
really
take
good.
her milkshake base and like I see Rocky talking about cola syrup and SSA cola, you throw that in with there and in with her milkshake base, and I think you'd have real nice like cola syrup type of thing.
I made milkshake kisses
Nice.
with it with the using that taffy, the new
The
Wonder
peanut
Flavors
butter
peanut butter
taffy.
taffy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I still need to mess with that flavor. Shit.
Use that at 4%. Just added that at 4% to her base, and it was just that was really really
Maybe
good.
I'll just do that with my milkshake here. Just add it at 4%.
Oh wow.
See how it turns out.
Wonder Flavors taffy at 4?
Yeah.
Really?
Which is shocking
It-
because Tim usually mixes a little bit lower than me, and I'm like, all right, 4%, I'll go with it.
Well, yeah, but with Wendy's milkshake base, you're going up against some serious creams. You
Yeah.
kind of got to push through. I mean, you might want to go 3 if you don't have that overpowering sense
Yeah.
of milkshake.
Am I
Yeah,
mistaken,
exactly.
or was Swag
Yeah,
working
we
on
need to
that
put- yeah,
flavor?
We need
French
a French
fries and
fry
milkshakes.
concentrate.
I
Yeah, we need
have
a
it.
French fry
I
concentrate to do
I
it.
have a French fries and milkshake back here behind me.
Oh my god.
Is it good?
It needs a little work still, but it's not. It's
rough. It's
interesting.
an alpha.
It's interesting. Yeah. The problem is, you know how you want the saltiness from the fries? That's what it's missing for me. It doesn't have that saltiness from the fries, but that's a hard thing to bring through a vape.
The closest thing to French fry, in my opinion, is Flavora starch base, but it kind of tastes like oyster crackers too.
Yeah, that's crackers. Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
I get like a saltine cracker out of that.
Yep.
Without the
If
salt.
you're making a
but-
chili, fucking go
Oh,
for
yeah.
it. Get that
Yeah,
red
guess-
bean from Flavor or from Flavor
But-
Art.
What I do like
Sweet
about it is
tomato.
he's got that kind of oily note to it though, so it tastes like a fry kind of. You're getting that. It's just it's lacking the salt factor. So I don't know if it might need some saline in there or something like that. Maybe that's possible.
Yeah.
Saline though.
Saline
A
would
couple
know, I
times
know, I
I've
know, I know.
tried vapes with saline, it like leaves like a
Yeah.
seafood
weird.
counter aftertaste.
Yep.
Slightly crabby. It's crabby a little bit.
You'd almost have to use like
Crabs.
the TFA salted caramel candy, because there's
Yeah.
an actual genuine salt flavor in with that caramel.
There
Is
is.
it?
You could probably hide that in the back to get that salt flavor that you're looking for.
Is it TFA or Flavor West?
It might be. Hang on. It might
I think it's Flavor West caramel, salted caramel. Or is it Flavor West caramel candy? I mean, I think it's Flavor West salted caramel you're talking about. It does have that real salty note to it.
It is.
But that is a note you don't
Check
get
the garage,
often.
maybe? Or outside, because she's working on.
It is
plants.
Flavor West salted caramel.
Yeah, that's an awesome flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a point there.
It
It chili
just
does
enough
sound
of
really
that
good.
salinity in there, but it's not quite the same salinity you get from like a AP or a fucking like a saline would be.
You can throw a little AP with the salted caramel, with the salted caramel.
Yeah,
though,
it'd
and
probably help carry it a little better too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go stupid with it, but I'd still
I know,
run
yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, don't
was
go
so-
crazy for sure.
I was still running hard though. I would still go like a half.
That's what I was thinking, like 1/4% of each, maybe.
Well, you can go when the salted caramel. You can run that. You can run
Gotcha.
that pretty hard though. You can go 2 with that, and then go like a half with the AP.
Make it 120 milliliters.
And I think that combination there, and you throw it in with whatever you're trying to do. I think that would help.
Bring it back around, yeah.
Yep. Because AP's got a lot. I mean, you can have some fun with AP. You can do a lot of shit
Yeah.
with it. I mean, look at what Folkart's done with it with some of his mixes. I mean, what was that one he did? I'd have to look it up, but he took AP. He ran it like really high, and it like totally changed the mix and made it like as authentic as hell. It's like he was making some kind of what the hell, it was something with peanuts, I think I want to say, and he used that AP like really hard, like 2% or something, and it just turned out amazing. It was like, all right, that's why you're a fucking genius.
It's the same thing with the OG of the OG. Giancarlo used to use AP in
Oh.
all sorts of
he-
shit, and you
he
would
used
never
it.
think. And you look at the recipe, and you're like,
Yeah. Oh, he would use it like he must have had to buy like 50-gallon drums of this shit.
yeah.
You know, yeah, he orders that like Rocky does milk and honey,
Oh, absolutely.
or Michelle Hughes does vanilla pudding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that AP, TFA's AP is just. Yeah, I'm sure he was getting it like on discount because he was probably ordering more than anybody else in the history
Oh,
of
yeah.
TFA.
I think I just hurt myself. My neighbor was locked out of his house. I had to climb in his window.
See, I don't have the TFA sweetener, but I know that Frank, you've used that, right? You
Oh,
use
yeah.
the TFA, yeah. You said it was a little.
Different applications. TFA sweetener and Cap Super Sweet. TFA sweetener, I use more for creams and custards, and Cap Super Sweet I use more for fruits and candies. But Cap Super Sweet is a little bit wetter, I guess you would say. Like if you want a little bit more, a little bit more juiciness out of your vape, and especially when you're using fruits and even with like a fruity custard, use the Super Sweet over to TFA sweetener because TFA sweetener may leave it a little dry.
Yep. I
Wait,
agree.
what the,
With all
But
of
it-
that.
But it's also very subjective, so it could be all bullshit to me. I don't know.
well,
And then TFA has two sweeteners too. They have TFA sweetener and then they have like TFA super sweetener.
Yes, which I just used that for the first time in a mix, last week or so, and yeah, boss. Yeah, that's it. Mowgli says right. AP at 1% and Boss Reserve exactly. What the hell was? I used it recently and it was good. I really liked it. It didn't give you that, and I ran it like 0.75%, I think it was, and it didn't give you that weird off note that Cap Super Sweet does, like that chemical note. But it gave you that real sweetness without muting everything in your mix. It
That's
didn't
like,
it didn't make you feel like you were vaping chemicals.
yeah, that's the same. That's what I was wondering myself, Timby, because the way Frank describes that is the same way I use my VSO suite.
Which is
almost the same way where you differentiate between the two, whether I'm going to use it. When I'm using like for a custard or a bakery or something like that, I typically go to Swaggy's sweet.
Yeah, well, TFA's is not stevia. The TFA sweetener is a combination. It's sucralose and something else. I don't think it's stevia though. If you're looking for stevia, you want to use either Wonder Flavors sweetener, which is straight up like 15% stevia, or you want to use Flavor Sweetness.
Or
That is-
Swag
Swaggy
stevia.
stevia.
Swag
Well,
stevia. Yeah, straight up stevia. So yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know.
Stevia and PG.
VSO Sweet is what stevia and sucralose, and he uses
Yeah.
He has a proprietary blend.
I was gonna say it's a
according to-
proprietary
Yeah.
blend, yeah.
Yes, there's a little bit of black magic in there and
Yep.
some
some voodoo,
Little
and all
voodoo
kinds of
magic,
weird
yep.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 0.25% ethyl maltol, like 3% blood of a virgin sacrificed under a full moon, some
Yep.
crazy
Yes.
shit like that.
Yeah, but he does have the stevia too, which stevia I do like as long as it's got a richness to it that I can cover it a little bit because I'm still kind of getting used to stevia, but I'm getting used to it in my diet as well. So it's actually been beneficial for me.
Yeah, Beth had it was like Nature's Best Lemonade or something. It was sugar free. And as soon as I tasted it, I'm like, yeah, this
Stevia.
is good, but it's going to make me feel sick. No, it was
Yeah.
sucralose.
Oh,
It was sugar free, but it said sucralose. And I tasted the sucralose immediately. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not, I mean, it might be good as a mixer,
Right.
but
not
nah, I'll just
proprietary.
rather just give me the full blown. I'm not worried about the calories.
just
or
give me my
sugar.
sugar.
Yeah, just it's something like that. If you're gonna get drunk, you might as well just get the sugar high on top of it. So
It's not like the alcohol doesn't have it in it most of the time. So,
exactly.
yeah.
And that thing, like when I was in Nashville last week, you cannot, unless you pregame in your hotel, you're not getting drunk on Broadway in Nashville. Between the crowds and not being able to get a drink fast enough, and like a Captain and Coke being $26.
Whoa.
Damn.
Yeah. I think
Wow,
the
hand job while they're
cheapest.
mixing that motherfucker.
I mean, they were strong. I mean, like a double. I mean, there's always a double. You don't order just you say you want a double because you know you're paying for it anyway.
Right.
And the cheapest place, it was a little dive bar on 4th Street called Bowie's, and the band was really good. Oh, come on in, no cover. I'm like, no cover, that's for me. And I walk in, got a double Tito's and cranberry and a Captain Coke, and it was $38. I'm just like,
That's why there's no cover.
Exactly, that's why there's no cover.
I'd have rather give you $8 at the fucking door.
And Tim B, if you're used to Super Sweet, it's one of those things you got to kind of wean yourself off of if you want to get off it. It's just one of those. It's like
Fuck that.
certain flavors. It's like
Fuck
Mountain
that.
Dew. If you get to the point where you just can't not drink Mountain Dew, it's hard to wean yourself off that onto another soda. Same idea.
I'm just gonna wear Super Sweet on my hat for the rest of the show.
Yeah, dude, I use it all the time. I use it or TFA sweetener.
Get it to stand up.
My Super Sweets are almost out. See,
There we go.
Yeah, mine's getting pretty.
it's a good
low,
thing I
too.
got another bottle right here.
I got about 10 mils. Yeah, about 10 mils
I'm
of
with
Super
Bob.
Sweet
I
left.
have
I got
never
about
owned
15,
that
20
Super
bucks.
Sweet.
You've
I've
never
even
owned
a
Super
bottle
Sweet?
of that shit. Never.
Really? Why?
Don't need it. All the candies that I mix are already sweetened up, and if they need anything, 1/4% of VSO
VSO
sweet is
will
almost
get you
too
there.
much.
Yeah, it'll get you
Huh.
there.
Because I mix primarily candies, and
Yep.
I'm not eating sugar-free candy. So I mix my shit sweet to begin with, but I use a lot of the candy base to do the sweetening.
Yeah, if you're using like Flavor West hard candy, you got all the sweetener you need, pretty much.
So you don't need to mix like Wendy at 10% Super Sweet. Got it.
Yeah, we were talking about this on TJ's show last week. I was looking back. I think the highest percentage I've ever put sweetener in any of my recipes in like 4 years now is at like 0.4%.
Yeah.
Because and even then, those are like, oh my god, that's candy. Like,
I think the highest I ever used anything is basically like 0.6. And that's like very rare. Normally I'll like put it at 0.5 and then I'll end up dialing it down a little bit, but
I had to push it up in the Skittles recipe because it's the only way to get the candy coating to work right.
right.
But that's the only recipe I've ever went over 1% with. But I had to. It wasn't working. I was told, throw some sugar sweetener at it, it'll work. And I was like, okay, I'll try it. And I tried a 10 mil of it. It's like, wow, it worked.
That's like, the guy from the UK, TNO TPR, who does all the DIY recipe reviews. Well, his one, he couldn't put one out this week because he got in some trouble with YouTube and got strikes. But his one next week, he's doing my blue custard. And he has it on a couple other sites, so I got to watch the video. And his biggest complaint about my mix was that because I used TFA sweetener instead of Super Sweet, that it came out dry.
Yeah, because it's not, yeah.
So
But I think it's whatever's giving you that like wateriness to it or whatever, the liquid is kind of, I think it's that chemical note.
Yeah. Because I was thinking about, I may go ahead and remix it this weekend and take it with me. Actually, I might let it sit here for a week because it definitely is better after a week with the custards and liquid barn ice cream and everything in it. And the fruit holds up. I may swap out the sweetener for 0.5% Super Sweet and see how much different it is.
Curious.
Yeah. That's the one with Flavor West blueberry, Capella blueberry jam.
Overdrip, have you tried it after a little bit of rest? Sometimes even just a little tiny bit of time while you're on a
thank
show
you,
can
Andrew.
sometimes change it.
oh, really?
Yeah, sometimes. Once in a while, the candies will change like within just a half an hour, 15, 20 minutes rest.
Absolutely. I find that with a
yeah.
lot of vapes.
I have
I'll
found
put
a
it
couple
down
of them. I
until the
tried
end
them
of
and
the
it's like,
show.
yeah, and I put down the end of the show and then I'll pick it back up and think, this
Like,
isn't that
oh.
great. And I go, wait a minute, maybe I do like it. Yeah,
It
I've done
changed
that.
up a little bit.
As like this, I'm really liking. I'm hoping tomorrow I still like it. I think I probably will because this turned out really, really nice. I think it's the passion fruit with that. I think the shisha orange seems like it's really coming through hard. At 1%, it seems like it's dominating. It's a really nice, like an orangeade type of mix.
I'm gonna have to make this again once I get Swaggy's orange, and I gotta try this with his orange instead of. That way, they can all be a VSO order because it makes.
Well, I saw Cassie said in chat you're gonna make like 250 mils of my mix because she's gonna go through it.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. Seems like the only big bottles that are ever made around here anymore are for her. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I've only got 15, 20, 30 mils on the desk.
Holy hell.
I got a bunch of these little 15 mil bottles and I'm using for my single flavor testing. And I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I had the 25s that John sent. They work pretty good.
Andrew, which pistachio do you use? Because I have TFA pistachio. I have Wonder Flavors pistachio cream, I think it is. TFA pistachio is one of my favorite nut flavors of all time.
I think that the Wonder Flavors pistachio cream doesn't really taste. Tastes like
Pistachio, or at least
tastes like
not,
ice cream.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's not. I don't get a lot of that.
And I don't
fake
even know if it's
green.
pistachio to me.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
It's
I'm
got a
not saying
slight
it's not.
nutty. It's got a nutty
Yeah.
flavor, but it's not like
It's
enough
not
nut to even
distinguishable.
distinguish it. No,
Yeah.
tastes more like just cream.
like Flavor's pistachio is very green, like you picked up a pistachio out of the dirt.
Ooh.
Okay, you use
Okay.
TFA, perfect. And the TFA is very, very much like a fake pistachio, like you would have like that green pistachio ice cream.
That's it.
Yeah, and that's what TFA pistachio is, which is perfect for e-liquid.
Yeah, I like TFA pistachio a lot.
Yes, Swaggy, I'm sure. I mean, because an authentic pistachio is, I mean, unless you're going to get that saltiness to it, like a salted pistachio like you get in the store, they're green. I mean, they are green. I mean, you think of pistachio, you think of green, you think of
Yep.
earthiness, and that's what you get. Like that's what Flavor's pistachio is. That's why if you're going to use that, if you're going to try to authenticate a pistachio, but you don't want it like totally like dirt, you use a little bit of Flavor's pistachio with TFA pistachio, maybe throw a little FA almond in there, and that's pretty much your. If you want to make like a whole pistachio, that would probably do it. Actually, with Flavor's, you might actually get a little bit of shell too. I'm not sure.
I like that though. I was not the only one thinking that over drip for the pistachio and cream. It's just
Yeah, I did not like that flavor. I love most Wonder Flavors, but that one's one of the ones that I do not care for.
I don't think
I
that
was-
it
I was
tastes
disappointed.
bad. I just don't think that it tastes
like
correct.
pistachio.
Don't taste right.
Yeah, it's not what I mean. I was looking for almost like a one-shot pistachio ice cream type of flavor, and it doesn't get you there.
It doesn't
It
get
just
you to the
kinda-
pistachio at all, really.
No, it's
not
kind
really
of like
pistachio.
wah, wah. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
okay, well, I'll probably never use it in a mix again unless I'm mixing somebody else's stuff that actually liked it, because I mean I got 30 ml of it.
It
It'll
might
probably sit in the
work
back of the drawer
somewhere.
forever.
It might have a place somewhere in a mix where it'll work. It's not for what it's not going to work as you want it to, as you expect it to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if you're layering other pistachios and you're making that as like a cream note, that maybe then it might come through a little bit harder, but I don't know. I don't normally work that hard at making a pistachio. I mean,
No, just grab a bag of pistachios and go to town. I mean, that makes more sense.
well, yeah.
That was
Going down
interesting.
the road, flicking shells out the window at cars.
Bink.
It's not just me then. Okay.
No, it's not.
Hey, they're organic. It's okay. It's not littering.
Yes, Pippa, and I will give Pippa credit because that's where I originally heard about using the FA almond
It is.
to
Yep.
authenticate pistachio. So yes, and we'll give Pippa.
I remember
proper
that.
credit. Yep.
Yep. I remember that's where that came from too. I was wondering if that's where you got it from.
Yes. Yep. Well, that's what all of us do. I mean, all of us get tips from other people. I mean, yeah, we have our own original ideas, but everyone gets a little something from everybody, and that's how you learn.
Well, it's like the apricot for the berries.
Exactly.
That works so good. And that was
Yeah, and
straight up
that was
fresh
from
because
Fresh.
I didn't have the raspberry syrup. And he said, try this and try the apricot. It's like, and then I tried the Wonder Flavors, the new Aberdeen apricot. It's like, ooh, that gives you the more ripe side, so you can have a
Yes.
fresher, or you can change your profile, like which direction you're going, just by which one of those you back it with, at just
One
0.25%.
of the first commercial mixes that I vaped after I was completely off of cigarettes was one called Apache, and it was like apricot peach type of mix. And I mean, it was like one of the ones back then, like a glass 30 ml bottle was like $15. You know, it was like,
Yeah, God.
and that was online. And it's like 6 milligram. And now I can't even think about vaping 6 milligram. I'd probably get an instant headache after about 4 pulls. After my chest stopped hurting.
Oh, on
After
like your
just-
regular setup? Oh God, yeah. If I vaped 6 on my regular fucking coils, I would die. No joke.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's tough, man. I can do it sometimes, but
I still do 18 in pods though. I still
I
do
can't
18
do
in
that.
pods.
I can't even do 12s in pods.
No.
I can't either. I gotta do six. Six.
But I
is the
can do a
highest I can
6
go pod.
in a pinch on like a 0.1 on a mech.
I know I've gotten to the point now. I don't know if it's between that and my medication and stuff, but you know, anything over like 3, I can't do it anymore. It doesn't matter if it's in a pod or if it's if I'm running a a lipo at 400 watts. It doesn't matter. I mean, anything over 3 milligram and it sucks for me.
Hence why this is still here, because it's a 6 I made. It's that blueberry candy creams I made. Still here. It's not that it's not a good flavor. It's a 6, and even in the pod, I can only do a little bit at a time. So it's like, it's lasting a long time. Because but that's actually since I dropped down when I was in the hospital. So,
Yeah.
and I just haven't bumped back up. I've been at a 1.5. I mean, I can still use a 3. It's all right.
Yeah, I was at 2 for like 3 years. I came down from a 3 to 2, and now I just recently went to 1.5, and I don't feel a difference. And I don't vape anymore. I don't vape any less.
Yeah, whenever I mix for myself, I mix it at 2.5. But like
Ew.
Yeah.
lots of the time, like if I'm just on my way out the door or something, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm almost out of this bottle. I'll just like grab a bottle from like my stock room,
Yeah.
and they're all
That's
3 milligrams.
3. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're all
Yeah, I usually mix 2.5 for myself too. And that certain like punchy flavors, like if it's like a throat hitty kind of flavor, I'll do 2.5. I mean 2 instead. But
Yeah,
anything
it's
lower
a
than
little
2,
bit more.
I will plow through a 30 mil in a day easily, no problem. And that's bad.
Got plenty of 30 mils. I can do that. I can plow through them. It's all right.
I like to make a 30 last 2 days at least, if I can. I'm pretty good about it.
It depends on the flavor. If I get one I just can't put down, and I'll plow through it. But
Yeah, if it's like strawberry cream, it's gone.
oh, that strawberry, the one that was the other one I used that butter tart in. Was that strawberry one? That other tart one, and I added the strawberry to it. It was like, oh, I went through that fast.
Yeah, you put ultimate strawberry in it, right? Or one of the
Yeah,
other
but
new
the-
strawberries.
Yeah, I think I put the ultimate in it, but the ultimate and the strong, like I said, they're like neck and neck. I think the strong edges out by a tiny, tiny bit for the ripeness, and just pushes the edge of ripeness as far as you can before it goes south. But the ultimate is right there. It's like whichever one's easier to get, or you can get more of. I wouldn't. It's so neck and neck that I wouldn't even worry about it. Unless you're going straight up strawberry, you won't even hardly be able to tell the difference. They're even similar in their potency. It's like literally neck and neck there too.
An A.
Yeah, Andrew, the ultimate is very good. Thank you again. Tam sent that to me. Frank, did she send you some too? The ultimate strawberry?
Not yet. I'm still waiting. She must have lost my address. I gotta get on.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's all good.
Yeah, Tam's not here tonight.
Yeah, she was.
She was
me and her were
excited
messaging-
about it. Even asked me when it was and everything. But
Yeah, we
it's
were
okay.
messaging. We were messaging earlier. I thought she was gonna pop in, but Maybe John brought a deer home or something that she had to cook or something.
The coconut pineapple cheesecake. The coconut cheesecake was really good, and I just wanted to throw some pineapple at it because, yeah, deliciousness. It's that toasted coconut cheesecake.
Oh,
That flavor is just so good.
and there's no
Just-
cheesecake in that flavor. That's just a perfect toasted
No,
coconut.
no, but I threw some swaggy cheesecake in there, so now there is.
There you go. Hey, Graham Everly.
Eater.
Graham, net reality.
Yeah, no, not that, not that Graham.
No, not Graham. Maberly, not
Yeah.
Graham.
No,
Graham's
Graham.
lesson.
No, Net Reality is probably still. He's hanging out with the boys.
They're all
at
hanging out over
Expo.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that class picture with Simon and
Oh, my
Evans
gosh.
and Graham. I was just like, damn, you
Yeah.
want to talk about
Maybe.
I mean, the feds could have just came in and just did a sweep and locked everybody up they were looking for.
Probably
Scotland,
could have.
Scotland Yard could have got everybody. And then Simon could have just skipped out the door like, oh, I'm
All they had to do is just come in from the two ends of the table. They had them locked right in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, pissed. Yeah, wow, someone's got a loud vehicle out here.
I mean, I don't know if we'll ever see Expos come back to the U.S., but I really hope we do.
I want to see them. I want to see them. I want to go visit with everybody. Just gotta
Yeah,
figure something out.
exactly. We need to be able to do something. If it wasn't for the whole vaccination thing, I was going to go to the UK for Expo this weekend. I mean, but then when this was a few months ago when airfare was still reasonable. Airfare, hotel, and everything would have been under $3,000 for the week, and it would have been perfect. But that damn vaccination thing, I'm like, no, I'm good. I'll just, oh well.
But yeah, every week, I'm trying to bring out a few. I didn't see a lot of tropical mixes this week, unfortunately. So I couldn't pick out any real tropical ones. That's why when Breno had sent the apple pie one, I was like, I wanted to point that one out. There's a couple of those, but there's some good mixes. I've been watching, and I started doing that, watching ELR every week, at least a couple times on my day off. I'll look through ELR and see what we got, or right before a show. And
Oh yeah.
I think that pretty much it's the flavorings. The flavorings are getting better. The better the flavorings are getting, the better we're seeing mixes and seeing some things I want to try too. Like this apple pie VSO there that Breno put out there, that warm custard in it. Sounds really, really good.
Oh, that's like, you whippersnappers back in my day. We had to bend flavors to get some of this stuff. Now you can just get it from BSO and you're good to go.
Let's be honest. Back in your day, you had to pretend flavors existed and hope that the brain was not smart enough to figure out that's not the right flavor. That
Yes,
happened
exactly.
a lot. I know this from just testing at the shop with the commercial liquids. Some of those commercial liquids is like, well, if I was blind tasting testing this would not fall under the category, but I'm kind of tasting it somehow and it's not right because it
Yes.
says within the bottle. So I had to start pretending like I didn't know what was in it. That way there I could tell if it was accurate. It's kind of like similar to that pistachio cream. Same thing. It's like if I tasted that, I would never said it's pistachio
no.
cream.
Yeah, it's just power of suggestion with the name.
Yeah,
That's like-
That's what I
basically.
like.
That's
It's like
somebody's
I like about
pineapples.
Swaggy. Swaggy came up with some of his flavorings, like his creams and stuff, that came out to be different things than they were originally intended to, because that's what he tasted. Why don't flavor houses do this? Sometimes they come up with this most authentic flavor you've ever tasted, but it's labeled completely wrong. So that's where I get frustrated.
Yeah, Ian, from what I've been hearing about the expo itself kind of sucked, but everyone being able to get together again and meeting each other in person, and that was the whole thing about any of the shows I ever went to over here. It was the people that you got to finally meet in person. It wasn't so much, the expo itself was just like, yeah, whatever. You saw a few vendors that you knew the people, or at least you were friendly with the people, and you bought their e-liquid just to, out of respect, and half the time you didn't even vape it yourself, you just gifted it to somebody else, paid it forward. But
Yep. Andrew M. Everyone thinks the Statue of Liberty is a woman, but it's not.
huh?
What is it?
I think it's supposed to be a Roman like goddess, Libertas or something like that. She's a woman. She's a goddess. Goddess. I done history class.
I must have slept through that part of it, and I still got an
Me
A in
too.
the class, but I don't remember.
Yeah,
that
so Wonder Flavor's killing.
I'm
I
about
would
to
say,
Wikipedia right now.
honestly, SSA's killing it right now too, pretty well. There's a couple flavors I'll admit that you're gonna hear with the quarterly review. There's a couple that did not hit the mark, but the majority hit the mark pretty well.
Designed by French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi. Statue is a figure of Libertas, a robed woman, a Roman liberty goddess.
Okay, yeah. So,
You're welcome.
Andrew M., you are mistaken.
It's all a conspiracy, man. Wikipedia is the government, man, and the government doesn't want you to know that she's a dude.
well, in today's day and age, what does she identify as?
Yeah,
Well,
you got
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
No,
Maybe
don't
it's
even go
they or
there.
them.
No.
I'm not touching that.
Nope, not gonna go there. Not even.
Oh,
SSA Blue Raz is horrible.
dope.
Blue Raz. I haven't tried their Blue Raz yet.
Liberty sword.
I haven't tried that one yet, Bob. I'll have to
You know
check
what?
that.
I have it, but
I have it, but I haven't. That's one of the ones
Yeah,
I
don't think I
mixed
haven't fucked with
some up, but I haven't flavor tested them yet.
yeah, because that's what raspberry blue type or something they call it.
Yeah, raspberry. It's raspberry blue type.
Yeah. Now I guess Daniel got the sweet raspberry or the sweet pineapple.
I got
Blue
that
pine-
too.
From Num
Yeah.
Noms.
Yeah, I had to
He's-
order from
he-
Nom Noms
he's-
too.
He's talking about that Monday. I'm like, yeah, I don't have that one.
There's,
I got 15
some
I
of the
got
Nom
15
Noms ones
pineapples,
were.
so-
Most of the Nom Nom ones were really, really good. There was one or two, and I have to give him credit. Nevins and I were talking about it, and I agree with him on the ones I've tried. The ones that missed the mark, he nailed them pretty good. I have to give Nevin some credit there.
Oh, Madagascar with SSA has the Madagascar vanilla.
Yep.
Oh, I missed that one. Because I've never ordered from Nom Noms, and I've only ordered from Chefs once, and it was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, Nom Noms will take about 3-4 weeks to get to you though, but it does get there.
Is that a flavor house? Or I thought that Nom Noms was like an actual Helix.
It's Nom Noms
they're
is
a
like Bull
distributor.
City. They're like Bull
Yeah, they're-
City. Same idea.
Oh, okay.
That's the UK version of Bull City, kind of.
Well, Chef's Flavors and Nom Noms both
Yep.
they compete.
We
Yeah,
do
yeah,
have
you're
another.
probably
Nom Nom's
right.
website.
Yep.
It's the first time I've ever been on Nom Noms in my life.
Yeah, I've never
Yep.
that one more time than I have. Yeah, I have.
But I didn't save any of my stuff because I didn't know I made an account. I forgot to sign into it when I actually made the order. So I never.
Jeez.
Yep.
You're
Yeah.
fired, Tim.
Oh,
Yep.
Neon Koala, she's all the way in New Mexico and says Num Noms orders get there in 7 days, 9 max.
Damn.
Yeah, that's because a lot of the stuff for some reason ends in like Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
So it makes sense that she would get it quick. Because I saw that too. I don't understand why it goes to Las Vegas, but okay.
Well, I think Tam with her MVP card gets it pretty quicker too. I mean, they see it's Tam's and they just overnight it and she gets it.
Yep. She even got the flaky pastry given to her, and that's the one I couldn't get. The one flavor I couldn't pick up.
Pastry. I like a flaky pastry.
Oh,
Throw
Num
some
Noms
fruit
has
in there.
Salubarome. Okay.
Ooh, like an
At least now-
apricot flaky pastry.
Now I know where to get my Salubarome.
Yep.
Huh. Interesting. I have one Salubarome flavor. It's Pain Grill. It's the only one I have. It's fucking
I picked
almost
up a
burnt toast.
few of them.
I have
Um,
the creamy grapefruit or whatever grapefruit cream. I got a couple of their bananas, the flambe and their banana custard. I think it is. They're both amazing.
Yeah, I heard banana flambe that I should have that flavor. It's like
Yeah,
fuck.
if you like Wonder Flavored banana puree, then you want the banana flambe.
Nice.
Yeah, it crushes it.
I do.
It's a really good flavor.
Hmm.
I stopped using it in mixes for shows now because not that many people can get it anymore. So I kind of like forgotten about the flavor. Oh no way!
What?
That ain't
Really?
fair.
That is not fair. It really is not.
I
That was
able to get-
that was one of the flavors I had to order special just to be able to make that for her.
yes,
Yep.
because that flavor just there's, I don't know. I can't even it's like
That's-
the perfect chocolate bar, and it's like a chocolate, and there's a little bit more, like a little bit of a cookie note to it. I mean, it's just.
Yep.
Yeah, you're.
And the and tiramisu I had to get for the new SSA tiramisu. I had to
Yes.
get that because Net Reality talked me into it. Oh my gosh,
Oh, dude.
that is so good. That's such a good flavor.
Really?
Oh, it's
Tiramisu
delicious.
cheesecake is.
Yeah, that's what I made tiramisu cheesecake.
Yeah, I made
Yep.
my version of it too. I burned through like I don't know how many. I made 60 for her, for Beth to use in her little pod system, and
Yeah, it's a very good flavor. Very good flavor.
something else that I saw a bunch of in Nashville was THC carts, like disposables.
Oh, really?
They literally look like jewels. I mean, even
Oh,
like
yeah.
in the pod part and everything looks like a jewel, but it's all one piece disposable. They were everywhere. They're they say they're Delta 8-9 hybrids, I think, or something like that. But they are potent. I mean, I couldn't mess with them because I don't want to take a chance, but Beth was like getting knocked on her ass with them. I'm like, oh shit, and she's she has a pretty good tolerance. And those things were knocking her on her ass.
That's it. Does anybody else have any mixes going on, or should we start signing off here?
I wouldn't mind signing off just because
I vote B, I'm hungry.
Dinner.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everybody can have the dinners and stuff. It was a good mixing show. Thank you guys for being here, by the way, everybody.
Oh, Shizzle, thanks for having me.
Yeah, no worries.
Always.
Absolutely.
And let's see here. Was it Meter was here first, right? And then Overdrip. Yep. Well, actually, you can just pass it to whoever, Meter, but let them know what you got going on. Maybe I'll find you, and I'm going to look up the calendar and drop the mixing calendar in chat here for everybody, too.
Right on. So thank you very much for having me, Tim. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. You can generally find me pretty much every Wednesday night over on the Golf T Vapes channel for Clouding Up the Bunker. And then Thursday night, you can catch me over on my Punchy Kiki channel for the I'm No Joe podcast. All of the links and relevant information is down in the link there. Thank you again for having me. Overdrip, you were next, so you can go ahead and go.
All right. Well, you were really quick, so I'll be really quick too. You can check me out on Tuesday nights. I'm mixing it up on KBTV's YouTube channel. You can check me out on Friday nights for the Green Room on Frame Shanklin Vapors YouTube channel. You can check me out on the Shed Time Podcast, and you can find all the links for that at shedtimepodcast.com. And then lastly, if you guys ever want to try any of my e-liquid, just go to Uncle Chris Testing Grounds, and you can use the coupon code Mixing It Up. And Tim, thank you for having me. And that's it. So I'll throw it to Frank.
Tim, thanks as always. It's always been a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. over in the UK. Super Sunday Mixing Show. It's a free-for-all. But a lot of people are still doing popcorn and peanuts because that was the second one in the poll. And that's why I got a couple of mixes going for tomorrow. And here, join Tim, join Tam, and whoever else decides to pop in.
Might be home in time.
Yeah, Adam might make it in. And as I say, just hang out, shoot the shit for a couple hours, and share your mixing stories and whatever. It's always a good time. Always just nice chill hangout. Now I'll pass it over to Adam since he came in right after I did.
Woo-woo. Click that link. Go listen to my band. And then join me on Tuesdays with Tim on this channel when I'm available. And then Golf T Vapes Wednesday nights at 9 Central, 10 Eastern. We do the Cloudy Bunker. We basically do what we just did here. Mix and talk shit. And it's good times. And Meter's there all the time. And Tim's there sometimes. So yeah, hang out. But for real though, click that link and go listen to us, because every time you listen to one of those songs, I get a fucking penny, dude. So woo, ballin'. But yeah, I appreciate people commenting on our songs and whatnot. I've seen them all on various platforms and places, and much appreciated all the love. And thanks for having me. Blessed hanging out with you guys.
Thank you. Thank you guys for being here again. And yes, as Adam on the way in and on the way out, La Vida Loca.
Oh my God.
That's all
You
Adam.
played that one?
I had to. I just well,
La
it's a-
Vida
I was
Lando.
thinking-
That was Lando.
Yeah, that's-
Lando won
that
that
was
song.
Lando. Yep, Lando won
Yep.
that song. Yep.
He thought he was
And,
trolling me, but I was like, no, I'll be glad to do fucking Ricky Martin's song.
You can find me on obviously a few of the mixing shows, and also What in a Horror podcast will be recording this week, so there'll be a new episode of that up next weekend. So yeah, just have a good time. Reach out to those you haven't heard from. You never know what you could save a life. If not, you're at least making someone's day a little bit better one. Even if they don't respond, does not mean you didn't make a difference. You know, we got to keep on remembering that it's important. And that said,
True.
again, thank you guys all for being here. Thank you everyone in chat. Love you all. Love you, fam. Bye.
She's into superstitions, black cats and voodoo dolls. I feel a premonition, that girl's gonna make me fall. She's into new sensation, new kicks in the candlelight. She's got a new addiction for every day and night. She'll make you take your clothes off and go dancing in the rain. She'll make you live a crazy life, but she'll take away your pain like a bullet to your brain. Outside, inside out, she's living la vida loca. She'll push and hold you down, living la vida loca. Lips are devil red, her skin's the color of mocha. She will wear you out. She's living la vida loca, living la vida loca. She's living la vida loca. Woke up in New York City in a funky cheap hotel. She took my heart, she took my money. Must have slipped me a sleep